Happy days, happy days, happy days. Manchester United are back playing. The Premier League is back. And guess what? I'm excited as much as you are. It's time to now concentrate in the Premier League. The next 9 months will be full throttle. Have to get stuck to your remote, stuck to your TV, because the Premier League 2026-2027 season is kicking off tonight. Of course, this is the Hull City versus Manchester United preview. And we are going to go through what we expect from slip of the tongue there, sorry. What we expect this season, as well as you can see how I'm excited about this game, about this season. I'm even finding words to I can't. My brain is like, the season is starting. Come on, let's go. So Michael Carrick has had a good 2026 season after him being appointed as the interim manager following the sacking of Ruben Amorim. Yes, we all know what happened with Ruben Amorim, and we wish him all the best at AC Milan. He did show he could actually do the job there with that performance versus United. But anyway, let's go back to Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick, I'm really excited to have Carrick as the manager. I'm wishing him all the best, because he did show that he can actually do the job. Michael Carrick is the manager that got the most points in the EPL in 2026, and I'm excited to see how he sets up his team. We are going to go through the team lineups, the injuries, the available players, the predicted lineups, what to expect from this. But all in all, I'm excited to have Carrick this season, and Ineos need to back him. Ineos, come on, what are you doing? Of course, the Baleba news, we're still waiting. Come on, hurry up, Ineos. We are still waiting for the Baleba news. It needs to be confirmed. But Michael Carrick, he did show last season that he can go up against big teams. He beat Man City, he beat Liverpool, he beat Arsenal, and now he's going to play against Hull City. Hull City, they got promoted via playoffs, and they've not been in the Premier League for 9 whole seasons. After 9 seasons, they are back. So what do we expect from this game? But first, let's go through the team news. So Hull City have made multiple signings. They've signed like 9 players, and their manager Sergey, or I don't know how to pronounce the name. Let me just say Sergey. To me, when I was looking at the interview, he looked a bit nervous. This is the first game of the Premier League season for Hull City, newly promoted. They are playing hosts against a much bigger club, Manchester United, and they have a lot of injuries. So looking at their team, they've made a couple of signings. Of course, they have key players like Mark Barney. But what do we expect from this? I think, and I believe that Manchester United should have an easy game. I'll give my score predictions later. But looking at now the United team, of course, there are a couple of injuries. Mason Mount did a scan. There was a scan that was done to gauge Mason Mount's injury. And as usual, we know that whenever Mason Mount walks off the pitch, give him 6 weeks. Whenever he's stretchered off, give him 6 months. So, of course, we know that Mason Mount is not available. Players like Matthias de Ligt. Why am I saying Matthias? Why? Okay. Anyway, de Ligt is not available. We don't know whether Sheshko will be available as well. But looking at that lineup, Manchester United have enough. Looking at that squad, not lineup, I'll give my lineup later. They have enough in that squad to make sure that they beat Hull City at least 4-0. Keep a clean sheet. Manchester United played well in the preseason bar the AC Milan game, so we do expect to see a very good performance. Of course, United are going to play against a team that plays a low block, so they would need to take care of the ball. They will need to be clinical. I would expect Carrick to set up the team in such a way that there's also counter control, because Hull City might decide to play on the counter. Yet again, Hull City might decide to play brave. They might decide to be brave, to play quick football, to pass the ball around, use set pieces. So this is a very, very good game to start with. Of course, a much lower ranked team than United. Comparing to last season, United started off the season with the current reigning champions, Arsenal, and I would expect Manchester United to go away to Hull City and beat them. Manchester United have not lost to Hull City, 8 wins, 2 draws. So that's a very, very good record. And also, Manchester United is the team with the most wins in 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 the PL in terms of the first game of the season. So at least we know that players are available. We have Santos, Tillemans is available. Cunha, Bruno are back. They did play versus AC Milan. So I wouldn't expect to see Sheshko start that game. I would expect probably someone like Mbumo to start. So that's the team news. We know that Hull City have huge problems when it comes to their players. They have a lot of injuries. Yes, they still have enough to compete, but Manchester United should look at that team and just treat them like any other serious team. We know that where the problem comes in with Manchester United is with the smaller teams. When it comes to the big teams, they play wonderful football. But when they meet the smaller teams, low blocks, tight defenses, they have an issue. But from what we've seen in the preseason, they have enough. They have good tactics. For example, the Atletico Madrid game, they did show that with a low block, they can actually unlock defenses. So this is where we need the likes of Andre Santos with his forward passing, Tillemans, if he's going to play with his forward passing, those penetrating passes, Bruno Fernandes to be at the top of his game, because in the AC Milan, he didn't have a good game. And of course, players like Dogu, players like Ahmad, players like Bumo being available for the pass and to finish. Moving forward to the starting 11, this is my predicted 11. I would go for Lamens in goal. Dalot, of course, we know Dalot is always available to play. He didn't have the full preseason due to the World Cup duties, but I expect him to come back and play. We did see Carrick play him in that AC Milan game and resting Euro. I expect Maguire and Aiden Heaven to be at the center of that back line, as well as Luke Shaw. Yes, I know Luke Shaw. He's been among the players that most United fans want to see faced out, but he's there, he's available. Let him play. I do hope that he does not have a bad game like he had versus AC Milan, because that's one of the sides that teams look to exploit. I did also see PSG trying to exploit that side. So there needs to be someone either covering for him or Luke Shaw, at least making sure that he covers that space during defensive or attacking transitions for the opponent. Now, looking at the midfield, I don't think Kobe Mainu is ready to start. He hasn't had much of the preseason. I don't believe Carrick would just throw him into the deep for this game. He would be rested. So I'm going with Tillemans and Andre Santos. I think Andre Santos will play as United's number 6, and he can swap positions with Tillemans for the box-to-box number 8 role. Looking at the 10 position, of course, the captain himself, Bruno, will have to start there. We expect Bruno to have a big season. I do hope that the club can sort out his contract issues, because we need to see Bruno at least settled. We don't want to have him this season not being in a good frame of mind, because this season can be anyone's. We are seeing Tottenham sign multiple players. Arsenal are strengthening. We don't know what's happening to City. We don't know what Liverpool are planning. So I expect Bruno and United to have a good game. In terms of the right wing, I've gone with Ahmad. The left wing, as much as I don't like the idea of Patrick Dogu playing there, but he's showing some brilliant stuff. He's showing some creativity, that athleticism on the left wing, as well as he can contribute in terms of goals. Now, in terms of the forward line, I've gone with Mbumo. I don't expect Cunha to start. Of course, he also didn't have a full preseason. Sheshko is not yet ready, although he's been training with the team. So probably we'll have Cunha, or we'll see Cunha and Sheshko start on the bench. So let me know what you think about this lineup and what's your preferred or predicted lineup. Let me know in the comment section below. Now, the final bit of business is the match prediction. Sorry, the score prediction. So the score prediction, I'm predicting a 4-0 win for Manchester United. We have to beat Hull. We have to teach them a lesson. We have to show them that the Premier League is not the championship, you know. Come on, United. We can do this. We can beat Hull City 4-0 away, you know. Tough match. Of course, I don't expect it to be an easy match, but United can make it easy. United can score goals. One thing I'm glad about United right now is that as much as they are conceding, they're also creating chances and scoring. So I expect United to beat Hull City and tell them, yeah, welcome back. Furthermore, looking at history, judging by history, United have had a better record against Hull City. They have a much better head-to-head record versus Hull City. 8 wins, 2 draws. Of course, going to the MKM Stadium, going away for United has always been tricky, especially against smaller teams. But I expect United to put in a performance to show that, yes, as much as not many are expecting United to win the league, they can at least state or tell people, hey, we are here. You need to remember that we are Manchester United. We are a big club. So let me know what you think about that game. Let me know the score predictions. I do hope to see a very good performance, not only results. This season is not only about results. We also want to see good performance from the team. At least we get to enjoy football. So that's the Hull City versus Manchester United match preview. Get involved in the comment section below. Make sure you also hit that subscribe button. We are close to 1,000 subscribers. We are currently at 907. So our aim was to get 1,000 subscribers before the start of the season. So can we do it before tomorrow? So guys, cheers and bye-bye.